Welcome back, truth seekers, to the channel where we dive deep into the celebrity world, uncover hidden truths, and break down the hottest controversies. If you're here, you already know we don't hold back, and today, we've got a story that's got the entire hip-hop world buzzing. Before we jump into this wild revelation, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends. Trust me, you'll want to join the conversation after hearing this one. Now let's talk about Kendrick Lamar, his new album G and X, and the song that has everyone talking TV Off. If you've been paying attention, you know that TV Off quickly went viral, not just because of Kendrick's intricate lyrics, but because of one word that left fans scratching their heads: mustard. For weeks, the internet has been speculating about who or what mustard represents. Some thought it was DJ Mustard, others guessed it was a metaphor for something deeper, but Kendrick just revealed the truth, and let me tell you, it's spicy. According to Kendrick himself, mustard is none other than Snoop Dogg. Yes, you heard that right. Kendrick called Snoop Dogg mustard because, in his words, he thinks Snoop is a sour person. Sit tight, because we're about to break this all the way down. When TV Off dropped, fans were immediately drawn to Kendrick's cryptic lyrics. The song is layered with metaphors, double entendres, and subtle jabs at the industry, but the line that caught everyone's attention was, "You spread thin like mustard, always bitter to the taste." At first glance, it seemed like just another clever lyric from one of the greatest lyricists of our time, but fans couldn't help but wonder, who is he talking about? Kendrick doesn't just throw lines like that around for no reason. For weeks, theories ran wild. Some thought mustard referred to DJ Mustard, suggesting some kind of behind-the-scenes beef. Others speculated it was a metaphor for fake friends in the industry, but Kendrick's recent interview cleared it all up, and the truth is even juicier than anyone expected. In a candid interview, Kendrick finally addressed the mustard lyric and revealed its true meaning. He explained that mustard was his way of describing Snoop Dogg, someone he feels has a sour attitude. According to Kendrick, Snoop's public persona as a laid-back, fun-loving figure isn't the full picture. Behind the scenes, Kendrick feels Snoop has been dismissive, judgmental, and even bitter toward younger artists like himself. Kendrick didn't mince words. He said, "I've got respect for what Snoop's done in the game, but respect goes both ways. If you're always throwing shade, acting like the new generation isn't worthy, then what's the point of all that legacy?" Wow, that's a heavy statement coming from someone as introspective and calculated as Kendrick. To understand where this tension comes from, we need to look at the history between Kendrick Lamar and Snoop Dogg. On the surface, they've always seemed to have mutual respect. Both are proud representatives of the West Coast, and Snoop has even praised Kendrick in the past, calling him one of the best lyricists of this generation. But if you dig deeper, you'll find hints of tension. Snoop has occasionally made comments about the new wave of rappers not living up to the standards set by his generation. While he's never outright dissed Kendrick, his remarks about the industry often come across as dismissive of younger artists. Kendrick, being the sharp observer he is, likely picked up on this energy and decided to address it in the most Kendrick way possible through his art. Let's break down the metaphor itself, because Kendrick doesn't choose his words lightly. Mustard is a condiment that can be bitter or sour, depending on the type. It's also something that gets spread thin, as Kendrick pointed out in the lyric. By calling Snoop mustard, Kendrick seems to be saying that Snoop's bitterness is obvious and thinly veiled. It's a clever way of pointing out what Kendrick perceives as Snoop's negativity without being overly confrontational. But here's where it gets even deeper. Mustard is also a common, everyday item, something that's always around, but not necessarily appreciated. Is Kendrick subtly suggesting that Snoop, while a legend, has become more of a background figure in today's hip-hop landscape? If so, that's a bold statement. Now, you're probably wondering, how did Snoop Dogg respond to all this? So far, he hasn't made an official statement, but you know how Snoop operates. He's the king of subliminals, so don't be surprised if he throws a little shade in an Instagram post or a freestyle. Snoop's silence could also be strategic. He might be weighing his options, deciding whether to address it directly or let it blow over. Either way, this revelation has undoubtedly added a new layer of complexity to their relationship. This isn't just about Kendrick and Snoop, it's a reflection of a larger conversation in hip-hop. The tension between older and younger generations is nothing new. Legends like Snoop often feel a sense of ownership over the culture they helped build, while newer artists like Kendrick are carving out their own paths. But here's the question: is Kendrick right to call out Snoop for being sour, or is he overreacting? And on the flip side, Does Snoop have a point when he critiques the direction of the industry? Now it's your turn. What do you think about Kendrick's comments? Was he justified in calling Snoop mustard, or did he take it too far? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Let's keep this conversation going, because this is the kind of debate that defines the culture. Until next time, stay tuned, stay curious, and stay woke.